Sorry?
Oh, just seeing what's on. Like.
I'm interviewing people and seeing what they think about this sign.
Nice, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, what do you think?
Yeah, because I agree with you. I just don't like being on camera and stuff.
Yeah, we're not on camera, are we?
You are now. No,
right.
I am.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
just seeing what's on, isn't it?
Were you, did you think that I was recording you?
No,
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
What you were doing, that's all, yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Or?
Yeah, I'm not on camera. I don't like cameras.
I'm on camera, but you're not.
Right.
It's literally just for my protection.
Yeah,
So do you think that animal exploitation should be legal or illegal? Illegal? You don't agree with animals being exploited at all? No, how come?
Well, it's an animal, isn't it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it being done to you, so why would you do it to an animal that can't talk or speak?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you think we should
innocent brains.
Yeah, like human children, basically. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, like they're as innocent as human children because they're, vulnerable.
Yeah, of course.
They can't necessarily, they speak in their own way, but not like us. Would you say that that's right? Well, yeah, so basically I'm trying to get people to be consistent because I feel like there's a lot of people who don't know what happens to animals in their name.
Of course, yeah.
So would you guys disagree with... That's kind of what I'm getting to, yeah, because would you guys disagree with like bullfighting, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
You think bullfighting's wrong?
I eat meat and stuff.
Well, that's the thing, so do you wear leather?
No, not really.
No,
not.
no. Is that for ethical reasons or just because
No, it's really not, just because I don't. Yeah,
No.
I don't think
Okay.
it's like that, not going to lie.
So if you were an animal, would you want to be exploited for your skin?
No, I wouldn't.
And would you want someone to be wearing your skin? Would you say that would be somebody commodifying you? Yeah.
Not wrong, I suppose.
Yeah. So it's just about putting ourselves in the victim's position and aligning our morals with our actions. So did you say the only thing that you use animals for is meat, so their flesh?
Yeah, food, yeah.
The only thing is food, yeah. So what would be stopping you guys from not exploiting animals for their flesh and their secretions then?
It's a good question. Probably don't have an answer to it.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Yeah. And that's where I was at. I was plant-based. This is like kind of my background. So I was like mostly plant-based because I didn't understand. Yeah, it's good that you're open-minded as well because a lot of people get really pissed off.
Just asking the question,
Yeah, exactly. And so I was like mostly plant-based for about 5 years because I didn't understand what veganism was. Like I think there's a lot of misinformation about it. Do you reckon? Would you agree with that? Like a lot of people think it's just like you're forcing a diet on you, but whereas it's actually about liberating animals from slavery and from use. So you said that there's not really anything that would be stopping you, or you can't really say what would be stopping you from not exploiting them for their flesh and
No, in a way, I don't know. It's just I can't really,
yeah. So what? I mean, after seeing me today, do you think you would go and live without exploiting animals?
Because I'm not going to lie, no.
Okay, how come?
I'm just used to it, I guess.
Yeah. So if you were in the animals' position, no, it's fine. It's not about me. Obviously, I'm here for the animals, and I'm only defending them because, like I said, I think we're basically brainwashed from like a young age to believe that it's normal and necessary to exploit animals, but it's actually not. So if we don't need to do it, why do it? And if you were in the animal's position, would that be a good enough justification?
Yeah, I would want to do a steak.
Exactly. Or
I understand what you're saying.
Someone's stealing your baby's milk and like forcing you into pregnancy if you were a cow who'd been used for dairy. Like the shit that we do to them, most of it is fucking barbaric. But even if we treat them in the nicest way, they're still being used as slaves, essentially. So, it's something for you to think about. Because obviously, like you said, if you were in the animal's position, and you know that we don't need to do it, right? Do you know that we can thrive without exploiting them for food? Yeah. Do you know anyone who's vegan?
A few, not like that, but I know a couple people.
Yeah. Because again, I think even a lot of people who would say that they're vegan don't actually quite understand it. Like I was vegan, thinking that I was vegan for years, but I didn't. Like I was still wearing. So how long of what? Sorry. Well, no. So I've been plant-based. I was like plant-based for 5 years, but then like the reason I explained that is because I didn't understand what veganism was. So I was still wearing skin, like leather. I still bought my dog from a breeder, which is obviously like exploitation in itself. I was still, and then a couple of times a year I would eat flesh on holidays because I didn't really understand that it was about ending the use of animals. But now, so then about a year ago, I saw a load of footage, and it just woke me up to it. And I was like, what the fuck have I been doing this whole time? And like, now I'm just consumed by doing everything I can to stop people from, because often it's like, you know, I don't think people are bad people. I think it's just that we are all, like I said, conditioned to, yeah, exactly. Like it becomes habit and, you know, like social situations. Would you at least watch a documentary?
Yeah.
Would you? Okay, have you got your phones and you can write it down? Yeah. It's called Dominion. Dominion.
Do you want to type it in?
Yeah, it's fine.
We're not on the camera at all, are we?
No. I'm just, you can come and look quickly, I'm in it. And I only do it for my protection. That's all right, no worries. YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's just a YouTube live. It's Emma_4animals. Emma_ FOR animals, yeah.
Wow.
And you can find me on Instagram as well. Promise me that you'll watch that documentary. Shake my hand.
My phone's over there, but I'll give it a watch.
It's Dominion on YouTube, and then just put yourselves into the animal's position, because I don't like, you know, yeah?
I do get what you're saying.
So
Okay.
I set up the camera and seen the song, and I just thought,
we're
come over and
Yeah,
watch
what's
it,
going
why not?
on? Yeah, all right.
Nice to chat to
Okay,
mate.
you
All
too,
right.
see you later.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Hi Jason, you all right? Do you agree or disagree? Getting lots of funny looks already. Agree or disagree? Disagree? Okay, how come?
I'm vegan.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, nice.
Just like we're using a bit of reverse psychology,
good.
instigating the because obviously if I stood here saying the opposite, everyone would know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's like people think that you're preaching, and then yeah. Do you? Because I was basically thinking that I thought that I was vegan for years, but I didn't actually understand what veganism was. Do you know what the original definition of veganism is?
What's the least amount of harm possible with practical or something?
No, so that's. It's basically been watered down over years, and now that's the kind of dysmorphed version of it, but that's nothing like what it actually is.
Yeah.
So it's the principle that says humans should live without exploiting animals.
Yeah.
So that obviously it's for their skin, you know, for not using them at all.
Yeah.
So would you say that you do embody that principle?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah. Okay,
Been
cool.
vegan
Yeah.
Like 12 years
Oh,
now.
amazing.
So you're
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah. No, I'd just like to check because, you know, I think, as you probably know, there's so much misinformation out there, isn't there? People think it's a diet, don't they?
It's a lifestyle.
Well, yeah. So again, I used to say that it's a life, but it's more of a justice movement than I like. Do you get what I mean? Because I think when I used to say to non-vegans it's a lifestyle, they would get, that's when they think it's like a trend. Do you get what I mean? Whereas it's a justice movement.
Like 2019, like everyone, it just completely hit off. And,
Yeah.
But now I'm noticing there's less vegan food that you can get. And
Yeah, I think maybe there's, so it's increasing in like supermarkets, and then I think maybe there's like more cafes shutting down, like specific vegan cafes, because a lot of the bigger places are offering more.
Yeah.
So I think it is actually increasing, but people, I think the biggest issue is it's just people are misinformed as to, because people think that you're forcing a diet on them, whereas if they understand that it's about justice and it's just about basic respect.
Yeah, and not using them for
Exactly, for anything. It's
Don't
just how we
need it.
view them, isn't it?
It's completely
Yeah.
unnecessary now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you.
No,
Well
thank
done
you.
for
Keep
respecting
doing what you're
animals.
doing.
Cheers. See you later. Bye. She was vegan. She thought it was about not harming animals as much as is practical and possible. But as we all know, that's actually not correct. It's about not exploiting them at all. I mean, I think she was embodying the principle, but she just didn't actually know what it was. She seemed to understand, though. I'm getting some funny looks over there. Do you want to come and chat to me? I feel like you're looking at me quite funny. You're trying to read it? Can you see it from there? Okay, do you agree or disagree? So, yeah. You can chat to me. If you want to come and chat to me, then we can have a conversation. I'm not shouting though. Hi, okay.
Animal abuse should be legal.
Do you agree or disagree?
I totally disagree.
You totally disagree. How come?
Because we sort of like animals that get caged up. You look at them and you look at these adverts show on TV and stuff like that. People who sort of do it, they haven't got a clue what they're doing. They haven't got a clue. I mean, they might be. I'm not the greatest dog lover in the world.
Right. Yeah.
Breed, but that's neither here nor there. But some people, the way they treat a dog.
Yeah. Do you think you need to love someone to respect them?
No.
No, exactly. Yeah. So I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say that animals are individuals and not objects?
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
So they're similar to, well, they're like us.
That's my wife there.
Yeah.
Remember saying,
That's all right.
She had a dog
Yeah.
and she adored her dog.
Yeah.
But her dog, he was an individual.
Yeah.
Irrespective that he was an animal, but he was an
Yeah.
individual.
They're all individuals,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
All
yeah.
species of animals are individuals. Yeah.
it was like when you used to watch snooker on the TV,
Yeah.
snooker on the TV. The dog used to
Yeah,
run
yeah,
around.
exactly. Yeah, they're intelligent, they're sentient. I think that's the main thing, isn't it? They're sentient. Yeah, they've got a subjective experience of the world. So would you say that it's wrong to exploit animals?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you say that you're against things like bullfighting and fox hunting?
Definitely, because
Yeah.
I never saw the sense in it.
Yeah,
It's just sort of people sort of making money out of it for nonsensical reasons.
yeah,
They're trying to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sense out of
exactly,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's totally. Anything that sort of demeans them because what harm did they do?
Exactly.
They bring joy to people, and that's the thing.
yeah. But even if they didn't, it shouldn't be about us, right? It's because they're individuals with their own personalities, and we shouldn't use them. Would you agree that we shouldn't use them for anything?
Well, just let them be who.
Yeah.
Just let them be who they are.
Yeah. Okay.
I would love to sit and talk.
Do you know what those shoes are made out of?
I'm going to tell you something now, and I'm going to be very, very honest. I have
Okay.
a disability.
Right. Okay.
I
Yeah.
bought these shoes
Yeah.
for one reason and
Yeah.
one reason only. They were going to help my disability.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
think of anything external or
Yeah.
whatever. I've had these shoes 2.5 years.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But do you think, I mean, if you were one of the animals in their position, would you
I don't
want?
wear leather. These are not leather. These
They're
are
not. Okay, well, that's great then. So that's not made out of someone's skin, right? Yeah, so you don't wear leather. Is that for ethical reasons?
Oh, yeah, because
Because it's made out of someone's skin. Yeah.
No, these are not leather. I know,
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. So do you exploit animals for food?
I eat animals. Don't get me wrong. I can't
Yeah.
say no because I do.
So do you think that's exploitation?
Well, of course it is, but it's
Yeah.
it's the
So-
way the world is.
So this, I think, is where I'm trying to get people to align their actions with their morals, because people say that they're against animal exploitation, like you did at the start, but then when it comes down to what they actively participate in,
If my wife was
she's gone off now.
I could quite easily be a vegetarian. Quite easily.
Well, I mean, you know that using animals for their baby's milk and their eggs also is wrong. Yeah, so vegetarian is just a diet that removes animal flesh. Whereas there's obviously an alternative where you don't exploit animals at all. Do you know what that is?
I don't really know, and I'm not being rude. I'm only here for a day. I've got to catch up.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah, are you from Ireland? Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, maybe it's something for you to think about, because obviously if you were one of the animals, you wouldn't want to be exploited for your skin, for your flesh, for your eggs, for your milk.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Totally
yeah, and we don't need to do it.
No, you don't need to do it. And it's right.
Exactly.
I'm going to go before I
Yeah.
get a slap.
All right, cheers, see you. He was sweet. I'm actually pretty warm.
I agree.
You agree? Legal?
No, I'm with you.
Oh, you know what I'm
I
doing?
think I've seen you on TikTok.
Really? That's so many people have said that to me. I'm like, how? Because then people know where I live. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's
Are you
like,
vegan?
no, like, I'm so for it, but like, we've got a little boy, and he,
Right,
you know,
okay.
But I fully understand everything. that
Yeah,
you say.
if
Like,
you-
I watched your videos, I literally was crying.
Oh, yeah. So you obviously care.
I
If you
care.
were one of the animals, you
Yeah,
know,
I
what
know.
would you want someone to do? Would you want someone to stop exploiting you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know, people who have children don't. They live
No,
without
I
exploiting
really do.
animals,
I
and
really, it's like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them things. Like, I really want to like take action and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just really, really.
maybe this
hard.
is your sign
Yeah,
then.
it is. It is. I see it
Because
all
you
the
see me in
time.
person.
I see.
Because this is what I mean. Like, people will say, "Yeah, I'm with you," and
no,
that's
I
why I
know.
use reverse psychology
really
to.
good.
But then, you know, they'll say, "I'm with you." I know, you know, not everyone does. Obviously, a lot of people
No.
get triggered and they
Yeah.
pretend
No,
they lie. So it's good that you're being honest.
No, I'm
Whereas,
being so honest.
yeah.
No,
So
I mean-
when people say, "I'm with you," I agree with you. It's like, and you know, I've had family members say it before, but then they still actively exploit
I
animals, and I'm
know.
like,
I
just
don't know
do
the
what you
first step
say.
to take is. Like, I really want to like take action.
What do you think is you're struggling with?
Like,
What's the
just
main thing?
The main thing is like, you know, like milk. Like my little boy, that milk goes in so much stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
like, he's quite a veggie person anyway. So
Right.
I really wouldn't.
Yeah, he
I
likes-
don't really eat
Yeah.
meat, to be honest with you either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like, it's just little tiny things like
Yeah.
consume things.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. And it's just, I guess it's just getting it out of you know, system and
Yeah,
habit.
yeah.
But once you, I think the main thing is once you understand the why,
Yeah.
the how becomes
Yeah.
really easy. And when you know, like you just said, when you put yourself in the animal's position,
yeah.
I'm on camera, you're not,
No,
by the
no,
way.
no, that's fine, that's fine, don't worry.
Yeah, when you put yourself in the animal's position, in the victim's position, it's like, what's harder, checking a few ingredients
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
being used,
Yeah.
being viewed as a literal piece of, you know,
Yeah, yeah, no,
resource,
I
a
get it.
commodity,
Yeah.
and that's what they are
Maybe it's
viewed
my
as.
sign, 'cause, like,
Yeah.
maybe it is.
And you know that, you know, kids thrive on plant-based diet.
Yeah,
we
they
all
They
do.
like,
And
my little boy's a veggie.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't even need. Like, honestly, you think about all the things that people say. Oh, do you want, you know, chicken? Do you want meat? And he honestly would prefer to eat.
Yeah,
a bowl of carrots and
exactly.
cucumbers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. So
it's my
yeah.
sign. I see it all the time. I'm like,
yeah. So
Is
the
this one of
milk,
that we
I
use?
buy,
Yeah.
I get soy milk. It's actually in
Yes, yeah,
Tesco.
I
It's
even-
actually cheaper.
Yeah, I even drink oat milk.
Yeah,
So it's like, it's already
exactly.
in my,
Yeah,
like, daily-
yeah. And then you know, there's
Yeah.
plant-based cheese.
there-
There's
yeah,
all of
there
these.
is.
There are alternatives, and then it just becomes a case of checking at the beginning, and then you get used to knowing what you can buy, and then it
Yeah.
just becomes habit
Yeah.
like everything else, and then it's the easiest thing.
No, it's
when you-
like I said, like already for me, it's so it's job done for me. I
Yeah.
don't give it. I don't care.
Are you going to
Like,
do it from today after seeing me?
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Really?
like,
You
honestly,
promise?
I'll
You're going to
see
shake
you.
my hand on it?
Sorry, it's
Well,
like, I don't wanna lie
if
to
you
but, like,
were
I'm like,
okay, if you want to,
I don't
I
wanna lie
get,
to
No, that's fair enough. Yeah.
I promise I'll try. I promise I'll
So
try.
when just before on that note, trying, you know, if again, it's all we need to do is put ourselves into one of those animals. Like if we were them, would we want someone to try, or would we want someone to definitely do it? Because as soon as we say I'm going to try, that's like setting us up already.
I get it,
because
I
it's
get it.
like if we say I'm definitely I'm changing my mindset on how I view animals, then everything else will fall into place. So trying is just so different to actually doing it. Because if you say, you know, I'm going to try and stop oppressing human children.
I get it. I fully get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I do get it. Oh, come on.
Have you seen Dominion on YouTube?
I haven't yet.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe
But
that's
I
one to watch
No, I will.
after today.
Do you know what
Get
I
a
mean?
friend
Like,
to watch it with
it's
you.
in my heart.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing for me is just the struggle with, you know, when you've got a child, it's like how do
Yeah.
you
Navigate it.
He doesn't even. He's
Yeah.
so young.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Speak
just
to
need to-
people. So I've got a friend. Find them on Instagram. They're called the Vegan Multitasker.
Yeah.
Vegan Multitaskers.
Okay, yeah.
They're a little family. They've got 2 young children.
No, I
I think the boy's like 2, and they've just had another. I think they had a little girl.
Yeah.
Just reach out to them, or reach out to another family and ask them, because obviously I've not got a child, so I can't, you know, with that. Because they'll probably be able to give you tips that I can't.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
but
with the kid pit part.
yeah,
that's only,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
But no. Come on, Beth.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
You definitely. And you're going to watch Dominion as well?
Yeah.
Definitely going to do it. You're going to live vegan from today.
Just adapting my little boy, but I will.
Yeah.
And I follow.
And obviously you want to bring him up, not not having that
100%.
mindset towards I mean, I assume you do anyway, because this is what I'm like when I have a child at some point.
Oh yeah, you'll be
The
great.
biggest gift to give them is to show them that it's wrong to oppress animals, to view them as individuals rather than objects, because that's what we've been
100%.
conditioned to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I know that you can do it, and you'll be able to get him to do it. How old is he? 2. So he's the perfect age. He'll adapt super easily. Yeah, and if you ever need any help, just message me. I'm better on Instagram. I'm really shit on TikTok. Message me. Yeah. Oh right. Okay. Yeah. If you ever want to ask any question, if you wanted to go for a walk or anything, honestly, because it's sometimes, I know in the beginning, especially if you watch Dominion, which you said that you're going to do, it's really upsetting, but I find it's needed because we need to face with that, you know.
100%.
But then after that, that's it's free on YouTube still. It's quite long. I think it's like an hour and a half or 2 hours. But then it just kind of wakes you up to it all, and just remembering.
Such an emotional person.
Yeah. And I am as well, but I needed that. You know, like when I first went through this about a year ago, I was like, I said to my husband, we need to watch it, otherwise we're just as ignorant as everyone else.
Yeah.
But
I suppose he's all
as well, yeah. Because so we were plant-based for about 5, mostly plant-based, but I didn't understand what veganism was, so I thought it was a diet, but it's actually a principle.
It is.
So it's a principle that says humans should live without exploiting animals. So obviously it's a mindset on how we view them, and the horrific shit that we do to them, like all of that stuff when they're killed and when they're, you know, put in gas. Those are all symptoms of our oppressive mindset towards them. So as soon as we flip our mindset, we then, like, the practices fall into place.
Like
do you get what I mean? Yeah. The plant-based diet, the not wearing leather, the not going to zoos, they are all just natural consequences of this mindset
I think I've already been raised to think to be and be very caring towards animals, and like, for example, I mean, it's not compared to what you do, it's not like great, but like I say, I'm not going to the zoo. I'm not going
exactly, for ethical reasons.
It's already in my bloodstream. It's just the slight parts which include, you know, your daily food
habits. Exactly.
Fully.
You know,
that's my only
exactly.
Thing.
This is why I know it's most of us have it within us, but it's because we're conditioned by society and whoever else, and because, you know, a lot of it's about money and whatever else for all of these big industries, and
that's why there is sections in the shop, isn't there, that are just a row of vegan.
There's
a row of there,
Lidl's fucking amazing.
I mean, so there's no excuse for it.
Exactly.
We just need to start taking huge action on it, because, like, I see it all the time. I'm like, it's your sign.
Yeah,
it's your
exactly.
sign.
And definitely today, and now you've seen me.
No, I'm glad I've seen it because it's kind of.
I know.
A bit more.
When you were like, I totally am with you, I was like, okay, she's vegan. And then when you said you're not, I was like, come on, you're like.
That's why I had to explain.
Yeah, 100%. It's good that you're honest.
Like, I'd rather be honest and not like.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, but I'm not. But
Exactly.
I'd just be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just do it.
Like,
yeah.
The only reason, if I was just me, I'd be doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I am. I will.
Yeah.
It's just my little boy. That's the only struggle I've got.
Exactly. And once you watch Dominion, I think that'll just change your perspective completely.
You know what I'm doing tonight? I'm gonna be
No.
funny. Well, I'm just. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's a nervous thing.
It's not,
but just remembering that all of that, like, it's horrific, but those are just the symptoms of our mindset. So it's like, because a lot of people think that it's about welfare, whereas it's not. It's about completely abolishing their slavery completely. And once you go vegan and live vegan, you're taking that stance. Exactly. And then you'll have a knock-on effect. And like, think of how many people your little boy can
start to be raised like in more really
right way, the way that's actually natural to us. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. No worries. Thank you. No worries. See you later. Oh my God, she was so sweet. How do so many people see me on TikTok? What the fuck? Hi guys. Do you want to have a quick chat about it? Are you open to talking about it?
Yeah.
So would you say animal exploitation is wrong?
Okay.
It's not okay. It's not okay to exploit animals.
In this day and age, there's no reason to do any kind of testing on animals or anything.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so would you say that like bullfighting is wrong?
Yep.
Yeah.
For entertainment purposes, for cosmetics,
Yeah.
beauty, whatever.
Yeah, okay. So is there any right way to use an animal? Exploit an animal?
Not to exploit an animal, no.
No, okay. So would you say, like, I'm guessing you think fox hunting's wrong as well? Yeah, so testing on them's wrong. Would you say that we're using them for their skin is wrong as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So leather's wrong?
Yeah.
And then what about using them for their flesh and their baby's milk and eggs?
See, I did a project on anti-animal cruelty at university, and I didn't realise that cows didn't automatically make milk.
We're not taught that, are we? It's insane.
So,
we're brought up to believe
that it's just something
they're cows that just produce milk. Yeah. So do you not use animals for those things either then?
So no, we drink oat milk. And
Okay, are you vegan?
we're not vegan,
Okay.
but we're pescatarian.
Okay. So do you know fish are sentient as well, and so do you think it's wrong or right to exploit fish?
So we only do sustainably sourced and line caught and stuff at the moment.
Okay.
I was not eating any kind of animals or anything, and then for health reasons, I started eating fish because I was diagnosed with an underactive thyroid.
Okay.
Iodine was one of the best sources where I lived. So
have you seen like a plant-based dietitian or no?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yes.
We've just had vegan lunches. So.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, because I mean, I was mostly plant-based for about 5 years because I didn't understand. I thought veganism was a diet, whereas it's the principle that says humans should live without exploiting that. So I was getting it wrong the whole time. And then a few times a year, I would like eat their flesh, and then I went back to eating eggs. And in my mind, I literally told myself that it was. I'm not saying that I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I think because I didn't fully make that connection with the animals, I didn't stop viewing them as resources. So I went back, I was exploiting them still the whole time. I didn't understand what veganism was, but whereas then about a year ago, I saw all this footage, and then I fully understood that it wasn't okay to use animals for anything.
So I basically said to you about boy chicks get put in the grinders.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. It's horrific. And even if, that is horrific and that is what happens the vast majority of the time, but then people start to try and justify back garden chickens, and it's like, but we're still using them as slaves, you know?
Yeah.
It's still not okay to view them as essentially vending machines. Would you agree with that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we were in the animal's position, we wouldn't want to be exploited at all, would we? Yeah.
Yeah, well, not so much the kids. They'll
Yeah.
have corn, but tofu and
Yeah.
seitan and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
amazing, exactly.
Best
Yeah.
friend's vegan and
Yeah.
the is vegan. And
So it sounds like it would be pretty easy for you then. Maybe do you think you'd be open to speaking to a plant-based dietitian and seeing if they can help you?
One of the biggest issues I've got is I've got Crohn's disease. So
Yeah,
I eat
right,
a lot
okay.
of, like I love vegetables and things
Yeah.
like that. I was veggie from like the age of 7.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, one of the biggest issues is what my guts can tolerate.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. So I know there's a plant-based dietitian. She did like a talk at this festival that I went to, and she's got, what is it when you can't have gluten?
Celiac.
Yeah, she's got celiac disease. So, I'm not a doctor, so I can't say, but I know that there are a lot of people who have conditions, multiple conditions, and still are able to thrive on a plant-based diet. And I think because I'm sure you would agree that most doctors don't have any or much training in nutrition, so it's like they think that they're telling us the right thing, but then often it's like that's not actually, for example, I've still got psoriasis, but it was horrific for most of my childhood, and nobody told me it was because I wasn't a baby cow when I was consuming baby cow's milk.
Yeah, these guys had the cow's milk protein intolerance. So
Right, exactly,
I was
yeah.
dairy free when I was breastfeeding them.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I mean, that's, I was going to the doctors that whole time and getting treated for it. I was going to the hospital, being put on some beds. I had to sign a declaration saying if I got cancer, I wouldn't sue them. And nobody looked at my nutrition. The doctors, whereas when I turned about 19, I looked into it myself. So that my point is, if you were to see the right person, I reckon it would be possible for you. Do you think if it was possible, you'd do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you think that...
we eat fresh and things like that. I'm a qualified DT teacher, and I don't want to teach food because it involves meat and stuff
Right,
like that. So
okay. So
exactly.
So the mindset's already there. Yeah, okay. So maybe it's just because I reckon you could see someone online, a plant-based dietitian, and even just... Yeah. So there's a lady she's called Plant-Based Dietitian Rosie on Instagram. Okay. Yeah. Even if you just type it in Google, and even if you just did one session with her, I'm sure she could give you, some advice and help. And obviously she's fully qualified, because it sounds like, I know that your mindset is there, Yeah.
And is that sign getting you?
Yeah, I mean, it gets...
I was going to say, it's probably getting you the people that already agree.
Exactly. So that's where I'm like, okay, let me help you align your actions with your values. Because if I held a opposite sign, I wouldn't get anyone talking to me because they would know that it was about what it was about. So it's like, I'm just always thinking about the animals because I know what most of them are going through. And all of the horrific stuff that we're putting them through is a symptom of our... how wicked, because I believe that the vast majority of us when we're born and when we're younger are vegan deep down, but whereas we're literally conditioned over time to believe that it's normal and necessary to exploit them. Exactly. It's just another form of discrimination, isn't it? And then it's like unlearning that conditioning, and then once you do, when you wake up to it, it's like the last year they've just been on my mind this whole time, and I'm like, I just have to do everything I can to help people, because it's not even like forcing people, because it's already there. Do you get what I mean? And when people disagree with this, sometimes I get huge amounts of abuse. But I'm like, I know you're a good person. It's just, we're taught to believe something that's not within our nature. So do you think you'll try and change it a bit from today then? Yeah. You're going to do it?
You gonna do it with me, girls? Be vegan.
Do you know what veganism? Do you know what vegan means? Do you mind if I explain it to you? Okay, so it's the ethical principle that says we are humans, obviously, we should live without exploiting other animals. Do you know what exploitation means? So it's using someone else for your own benefit. So obviously if we're using someone else for our own benefit, it's pretty unfair on them, isn't it? Yeah, we wouldn't want that done to us, would we? No. And animals are not resources or commodities. So it's basically that. It's just viewing them as individuals. Would you agree that other animals are individuals? With their own personalities and their own likes and dislikes? Yeah, exactly. So it's just that, basically.
What's your favourite thing? Your favourite animals?
My favourite animals are cows.
Cows, exactly. And we don't want to exploit cows, do we? We don't want to use them for our own benefit. No, exactly. Oh, I love cows too.
I like Highland cows especially.
Oh, have you ever been to the donkey sanctuary down the road?
I didn't know there was a donkey
Yeah, it's
sanctuary.
right near where I live. So it's called Flicker. They would love it. You can just go in, there's a vegan cafe, because obviously they don't exploit animals, so it's all vegan.
We just used to
Yeah.
see Heather's donkeys, didn't we? There was someone who used to live near us who rescued them.
Oh,
Like,
amazing.
we've got a rabbit that we adopted from Pets at Home because it was used for breeding.
Oh my
and they would change their
gosh.
supplier and he'd never seen the outside or anything.
Oh
so,
my God, really? So you rescued him?
Didn't we?
Exactly. This is, yeah, you know, when people say I rescue animals for ethical reasons, I'm like, but, you know, I use them for X, Y, Z, other things. I'm like,
No.
I'm like, this is what I know it's there deep down, but it's just, you know, about putting it all together and not using them at all. Are you going to do it from today? Because it sounds like you are mostly plant-based anyway with your diet. Yeah. So basically, veganism, it's a mindset on how we view animals, and then the practices such as living on a plant-based diet, not wearing leather because that's cow skin. Which it doesn't sound like you do those things anyway, but those are practices.
Textiles for fashion, so.
Okay, yeah. So it's yeah.
None of that.
D&T, you said that you teach.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, it's just those practices are the follow on from that mindset that we have towards animals, and the plant-based diet is an aspect of that mindset. But your mum said that you eat quite a lot of fruit and veg anyway. Seitan.
They eat a lot of pasta.
Yeah, but you mean that's plant-based, isn't it? Yeah, amazing. All right, well, it's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Indy.
Indy, and what's your name?
Anara.
Anna. Oh, so beautiful, their names. My name's Emma. What's your name? Ruth. Nice to meet you. If you ever wanted to find me on Instagram as well and ask any questions, and I can send, have you got Instagram?
I have. I don't use it a lot though.
Have you got Facebook?
Yeah.
So if you want to, do you want to write it down? Because then I can send you the link to that dietitian that I was telling you about in case you forget. It's Emma space.
Let's see. What am I gonna do? There we go. Search.
I post a lot of animal content on there. Animal liberation related stuff. Emma Roughly, ROUGHLEY. Yeah, and then if you add me as a friend.
Yeah, which one is it? There's quite a few.
That one. There we go. Yeah, so I'll accept that, and then I can send you that plant-based dietitian I mentioned. And yeah, if you ever want to ask any questions as well, then just send me a message. But it sounds like you're there after today.
Bonus thing is, so I work at a school in 3 Milestone, and the caterers asked me about egg replacements and things like that.
Oh, right,
So
amazing.
because they always have vegan options. but-
Yeah. Things are changing, you know, and then it just has a knock-on effect because when we can teach this generation and then they tell their friends and things are changing quite rapidly and people are starting to wake up to it all. Because it sounds like the only thing for you is the bit of food side, isn't it? Yeah, so it's just about that.
I stopped eating animal products completely, and then when I was diagnosed with my thyroid issue, and then I met their dad, and he was raised pescatarian. So
Right,
it was just
okay.
kind of
Yeah.
sort of fit in.
Yeah, exactly. But obviously fish
But you can get
are sentient as well.
Yeah, you can get fish replacements now as well.
100%. There's so much of the plant-based range. Yeah, I mean, exactly. There's so many more options now, aren't there? The plant-based range at Lidl is amazing. They've increased their range so much, and the tofu there. I mean, you probably
That's where we mainly shop.
is it okay? Nice. So you probably know already. Nice. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you.
Should we go then, girls?
Yeah, thanks for chatting to me. Thank you so much. See you later.
Glad it wasn't true.
Yeah, no, exactly. See you. That was sweet. Okay, I'm just going to give it 10 more minutes, sorry, try and have one more conversation. Hi again, Jason. Thank you for being here. Hi, Ben. Hi, Jake. Hi, Stefan. Is it Stefan or Stefan? Thank you. It's getting pretty quiet because I think the shops are about to close. Had at least 3 good conversations, which is good. At least 2 people saying that they're going to go vegan. And those kids were absorbing all of the information as well, which is amazing. Jason, can you just let me know if you can hear me because of the wind? Just say yes or no, because I know that it's super windy. I don't know if you could you hear that last conversation okay? Just let me know in the chat, please, because it is super windy today. Agree or disagree? How come? No, would you say that it's wrong to exploit animals? Yeah, you don't think we should use them for any purpose? You don't think that we should use them for any purpose?
Definitely.
No, okay. So you don't wear leather, I'm guessing? Are those made out of leather?
These are made out of leather.
Okay.
But they were a gift from my late wife.
Okay.
And if I didn't wear them, I would have
Yeah.
been... What the hell? But at the end of the day, I mean, you could say that to every person that's walking by.
Of course, and
but
that's
they
why...
don't literally agree with animals being hurt or anything.
Well, what do you think had to happen for those animals, to have their skin removed?
I'm hoping that they would pass away rather than be slaughtered and maybe put onto the food chain or something like that. I mean, I'm not a vegetarian, please don't get me wrong, but I think...
you know that vegetarian exploits animals though, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So a vegetarian
You only need to go into Marks and Spencer's and have a look at their counter, which, you know, ladies' products with makeup. And
exactly,
like
yeah. But you said that we shouldn't exploit animals at all.
No, definitely
so all
not.
I'm trying to do is get people to align their actions with their morals, because I believe that most of us, the vast majority of us, are against animal exploitation. Yeah, but then we're just conditioned to believe from a young age that it's normal and necessary. It's just another type of discrimination.
So whereabouts are you coming from on this fact?
So that's what I just said. So I'm trying to get people to stop exploiting animals. So I don't agree with the sign. I'm just getting the conversation in, because whoever disagrees with this, I know that they're good people who disagree with it. So I'm trying to get those people to align their actions with their morals and live without exploiting animals.
Well, you have a wonderful day, ma'am.
Do you think you'd do it from today? Live complete without using animals for any purpose? Because you've already said that it's unfair to do so, and you don't agree with it.
It's a hard thing to ask.
Okay, if you were one of the animals,
trying to make me like a
I'm
vegetarian.
not
or
making
something.
anyone do anything. I'm just trying to.
I'm just trying to be a happy person. Look, we're all God's children at the end of the day.
Okay, so if
And
you
I'm
were
not
one of the.
bringing religion into the.
Well, yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with religion. We don't need to be religious to respect animals, do
What do
we?
we need to do then, in your view, in your vocabulary? Sorry.
So we just need to respect animals by not viewing them as resources.
I respect this little baby boy. He's 16 years of age. I've had him since he was 7 weeks old. And that little baby boy there doesn't want for nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. So if you respect him, then why not respect all species of animals?
Well, I do.
Yeah, but how can we respect them if we're using them for any purpose?
Well, listen, if you've got cancer and they testing out animals for it, animal research, I don't believe in that no matter what. There's no need for that in this day and age.
Agreed, I agree with you on that. So you don't agree that we should test on animals? We think we shouldn't test on animals, of course.
Nowadays, we've got a little thing called a DNA program.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So if you're against testing on animals because it's exploitative and it's unfair, why would you not be against exploiting them for other purposes as well?
I mean, it's like it's a food chain, isn't it?
But we don't need to do it though. No, I'm not vegetarian. Vegetarian exploits animals. I don't exploit animals for. I don't like. No, I don't.
There you go. End of the question, isn't it? Really?
Do you guys want to chat to me? No? Okay. Hiya, you alright?
What do you think it should be? Yeah, we're watching that. What do you think?
We're watching like.
Why do you think it should be legal though?
I don't agree. I've already spoken to you. Yeah, like quite a few times. I'm sure. Was it once? So you do remember then?
Why should it be legal?
Yeah.
Though?
I don't agree with it. Obviously. Can you just turn that down because I can hear myself. It's echoing.
Oh.
Do you think? Would you say that you're against animal exploitation?
I don't know what that means.
So using someone else for your own benefit?
Yeah.
You would say that you're against that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you against things like horse racing?
No.
You're not against it?
No.
You don't think that that's exploitation?
No.
Okay.
Well, like, I get that like the animals are supposed to be like in the wild and stuff because like that's
Yeah.
how they're like bred.
Well, no. Would you agree that they're here for themselves, not for us? So they're not here to serve us. They're not here for us to use. They're here for themselves. Would you agree with that?
Some people like earn money off them. So, like,
Exactly. Do you think that's fair?
well, if they're earning money from it, then probably.
Pardon?
If they're earning money from it, then probably.
You think that that's okay? So if someone was earning money from you and your body and exploiting you, you would think that that's absolutely fine? No. So why would it be fine to do it to someone else?
It's not someone, it's just an animal, so it's different.
If it's not someone, then what are they? If they aren't someone, what are
It's
they?
an animal, so it's not a person.
But you can say someone about they're an individual. They're not a thing. They're not an object, are they? So if they're not someone, what are they?
I don't know.
They are someone. I think that's the whole root of the problem is that we view animals as objects. That's why we think it's okay to exploit them, but actually it's not because they're individuals with their own personalities, their own preferences. Do you know that humans are animals?
Well, not really, because we're humans.
But we are animal. We're part of the animal kingdom. We've developed from apes, right? We are animals. Yeah. So we're individuals. They're individuals. We shouldn't be exploited. They shouldn't be exploited. Even if someone's earning money from us, it's still wrong. So even if someone's earning money, I mean, it's wrong to earn money from someone else. Just to exploit someone, to use them. If you were one of the animals being forced to be ridden around a racetrack, and most of them are literally murdered, like the last Grand National, one of the horses broke their back on the racetrack, and the jockey continued whipping him around the racetrack with a broken back. And then as soon as he won the race, they shot the horse, and that's what happens all the time. So do you think that would be okay if that was you?
No.
Yeah. So I'll ask you again, do you agree or disagree with racing horses? Do you think that's okay or not?
Well, if it's like they're like not getting shot at the end and they're like, because not all of them get shot. It's like some get like treats and stuff.
Okay, so do you think you can do you think it's okay to have and use someone as a slave as long as they're treated well?
No, that's confusing.
Well, that's what you're essentially saying. As long as they're treated well, it's fine to use them.
Not really.
So you disagree with that?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so that's why I feel like you are vegan deep down. Like, I don't think you...
Sorry. Sorry, what? Sorry.
Do you know what veganism is? Because I didn't used to know either.
Oh, to not eat meat.
No, it's not that.
Vegan.
It's not that at all. It's about not exploiting animals. There's so much misinformation about what veganism actually is. It's about not using animals for your own purpose. So I'm just trying to get people to align their actions with their morals and live without exploiting animals. Because obviously if we were one of them, we would not want someone to use us as a resource, to view us as a commodity, would we?
Nah,
Yeah, so why do it to them?
I don't know. You're confusing.
Okay, cheers. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna, do I do one more conversation? Maybe. Hi, the Vegan Anthem. I'm never sure what your name is, but thank you for being here. I know that you share a super clear vegan message, so I appreciate you for that. And thank you everyone else for being here as well. And thank you any trolls for helping with the algorithm as well. Huh?
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done there.
Legal.
Hey?
Says legal. Do you agree or disagree?
I don't know. What's this question?
So do you think, would you say that you're against animal exploitation?
Yeah, I would really.
You're against animal exploitation, yeah?
But having lived in a farm, it happens, you know?
Okay.
You know, it happens in a farm, so therefore, let's get used to it. And I don't think animals do it, but hey, we have to control them, etc. It's not kind, but
yeah. Yeah, so if you were one of the animals, would you want that happening to you?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, so why do we think it's okay to do that to them if we don't want it done to us?
But they have the same mindset as we have, see? I believe in both saying.
But do you think they're sentient?
Hey.
They're sentient like us, so they have a experience of the world, like they have a subjective experience of the world around them, just like we do. They have likes and dislikes, they can feel pain, pleasure, happiness. Yeah. So I don't think that we should exploit animals at all, especially because we don't need to. You know, it would be bad enough if we did need to, but now we don't. So I'm trying to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, have a nice day, dear.
Yeah. All right, cheers. See you later. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Hey, guys, thank you so much. Okay, cool. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. I'm going to leave it there. I had a few really good conversations there. If anyone's here and not vegan, click on the link in the description of this video. Watch the 6-minute documentary. Stop viewing animals as resources by living vegan, by living without exploiting animals. Yeah, but the main thing is watch the documentary in my bio. Thank you so much for the support. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to try and come out again soon. Cheers.